Okay, so today we're going to talk about combining like terms. In the last lesson, we talked about variable expressions, which is something like this. And we plug in values for x. So we say x equals 1, and so we just plug them in wherever there's an x in the problem. So 2 times 1 plus 3 equals y. So we end up with 2 plus 3 equals y. 5 equals y. So this is exactly how we're supposed to attempt this problem. But sometimes we have a little more complicated problem that looks something like this. So what we do in this situation is we take and we think of these as we're counting things. So we have 21 x's and 17 x's. So these could be anything. They could be people, they could be sandwiches, it doesn't matter. So we can combine these because we are counting those things. We're saying, okay, we have 21 sandwiches and we're taking away 17 of those sandwiches. But over here, we don't have any. We're not counting those same things anymore. There's no x right there. So when we do this, we do 21 minus 17, and we end up with 4x plus 3 equals y. So from here, it's exactly like this problem over here, and we know how to handle that. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug in some number. We're going to say x equals 2. And we could have plugged that in here where there's an x, well, right here where there's an x, and right here where there's an x, and gotten the same answer. But once we've simplified it down and made it look like this, it's a lot simpler of a problem. So now we plug in here. 4 times 2 plus 3 equals y. 8 plus 3 equals y. So this gives us 11 equals y. And this is our answer. So like terms can combine with one another, but they can't combine with anything else. This is true in some cases where we have two variables. 2x plus 3y minus 4x plus 1y equals something. 7. Actually, we'll just make it where it doesn't equal anything. So our goal is to get this down as simple as possible. And what we're looking for is things that we are counting that are the same. So maybe we'll get back to it in just a minute. Okay, so we're looking for y's and x's. And we can only combine these things because we're counting the same thing. So if this is people and this is sandwiches, we can't combine these and say we have -1 people and sandwich. We can only do people or sandwiches. So we're going to do x's and then we're going to do y's. So 2x minus 4x, -2x, and then now we do y's. So 3y plus 1y is going to give us 4y. So this is down as simple as possible. We've combined all the terms that are alike. So the biggest challenge here is to identify terms that look alike, things that have x's, things that have y's, and then combine them with each other, and don't cross them and mix them up.